brainstorm. You weren't there when I needed you the most. Were you supposed to be there now that I have made it? You deserve my gratitude now that I'm better. Are you sure you deserve that? All right, on this note, I'll be welcoming you to the 20th edition of Mega Show from the stable of Esteem Studios. Esteem Studios is located at Obokun Avenue, Ilesha, Osun State. As we all know on this show, we don't just touch the surface, we don't scratch the surface, but we dig deep into issues that shape the society. Yes, you are welcome to Mega Show once again. In our previous episode, we asked whether people that remain in an unhappy marriage for the sake of their children are actually right, or they are doing themselves more harm than good. All right, today we'll be taking this topic a bit further. Today we are going to take the conversation a step further. Imagine raising a child all alone, all by yourself, while the other parent is nowhere to be found. You struggle, you sacrifice, and you do everything possible just to give that child a bright future. Years later, the child becomes successful, and suddenly the absent parent comes back after you've gone through that darkest moment all by yourself, training that child. And years later, the other absent parent appeared. Should they be welcomed with an open arm? Or did they lost that privilege to be called a father or a mother when they choose to stay away? So today we are going to ask this difficult question. They were absent when the children struggled. Should they return when the children succeed? This is a great question that requires a great answer. Join us on this show as we unpack and we ask the difficult question. I remain your humble host, Oluwatoyo Sisholanke, and I have with me the man in the house. Let me start with you. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Isaac.
You're welcome to the show. On my right hand side, I also have.
Thank you.
You're
My
welcome.
name is Olalekan.
You're welcome. Last in line, we have.
Precious Obufiditi.
You're welcome, ma. All right, esteemed viewers, just like I said earlier, that we are going to ask a great question. They were absent when the children were struggling. They were not there when the children needed them the most. Should they return when the children succeed? These are absent parents we're talking about. Now let's dive straight to the question. I would like to start with the man in the house. If a parent was absent during their child's difficult years and only returned after the child became successful, should that parent automatically be welcomed back?
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
The reality is that forgiveness doesn't erase past records.
Thank you, sir.
You can only forgive. That doesn't mean all the records, of the actions that person has made in the past has been cleansed. No. So that leads us back to the question. If a particular parent leaves the child at a time where he or she needs to care for that child, he or she needs to do everything a responsible parent should do. But either one or two of the reason best known to him or her, he or she decided that absent. Then at that moment, at the success of that child, then it is not palatable that the parent is being welcomed back. It is not okay, or let me say, it is not very ideal, especially if the moment where that parent is coming back is after the success of that child.
That parent didn't come back when the child was suffering.
Then that means there must be something that must have pushed that intention. And the intention of that parent truly matters, even to the child. Because if the moment when that child suddenly becomes valuable is when success has shown, then that means the intention of that parent needs to be questioned.
Thank you, sir. Yes, there's a saying that says, "Who be must stop." Whoever gives birth to a child should be responsible to train that child. Yes, I will come to Miss Precious now. I would like to ask you, if a parent was absent during their child's difficult years and only returned after the child became successful, should that parent automatically be welcomed back? There are some parents that actually have this excuse of they went to seek for a greener pasture. That was why they were absent. A lot of flimsy excuses will be given just to make them feel like no, they are not to be blamed. You went to look for a greener pasture, and yet you denied your child of a fatherly or a motherly love. You ran away from your responsibility, all in the name of seeking for a greener pasture. Should such an absent parent be welcomed back after that child have succeeded?
Thank you.
You're welcome now.
Me, I will be straight and clear. I've never been a parent, but we've seen and we've heard a lot. I would say a big no, like N-O, no, capital letter, no. You were not available when I needed you most as a father or as a mother. When I am now successful, having to go through all childhood by myself, navigate teenagehood, navigate adulthood, you're now coming back. Oh, you're not welcome. Because what is, in the first place, what is a parent without, what is a child without a parent? The parent called the child to come. Because children, they didn't ask that, oh, mommy, please give me to me. People do. And then baby came. So it's from your own, it's a consequence of your own action that gave birth to the child. So you should take legal and full responsibility. So if you as a parent, like you said that they have these excuses, oh, I went to look for a greener pasture. Just like a movie circulated recently, this Midday Martin's film. Yeah. I was so angry at the film. Oh, I was so pissed, so angry. Every fiber in me, I was so angry. Because why would you tell me that you left 3 children with a pregnant woman? She was pregnant, heavily pregnant at that time, you left her. With 3 children to go and look for ends meet. What is the process of you talking to your wife? Oh, I want to further to look for, and anything you are getting, you can be sending home. That means, me, from my own perspective, you are wishing those children dead. You are wishing them death.
How do you expect?
Because how do you expect them to navigate life? Because you called them in the first place. So if you had known, you cannot cater for responsibility, you should not. That is where this thing is taking us. If you know that you cannot cater for children, don't bring them, please. We have a lot of chaos in our society. As a result of this, permit me to use Yoruba. Yoruba will say, "Tí ìlú bá dá, inú ìdílé ló ti máa wá." If the society is peaceful, it starts from the family. If parents, father, mother can come together to train children, I am very sure that we have least nuisance outside there.
Yeah, sure.
So it's because family has failed.
It's leading to the
society. So, and if you see children that these children, they are kind of, or let me see, if you see adults that they enjoyed fatherhood, they enjoyed motherhood, their behavior will be very different. The way they relate, because you see that these people,
they grew up with a father. Love, mother.
So, like I said, the movie now, you came back after how many years, saying
20
that
years.
A lot of, like 20 years.
Like,
oh, where you were. Just it's because we are on there. For real, I for no way I could talk. My own, you are not welcome though. But this Yoruba has a phrase of Obi eni lo, eni no kini ko.
I want to remember.
They have all this phrase. But let's bring it back to okay, as human, like you said, you forgive. But me, you are not welcome into my life. Even a father that is available, go physically, exactly, you are just there physically, go let his job be there physically. Yes, so you are not welcomed. Even if we welcome you, as it will be as just a father figure, as a mother figure, not deep as that. So a big no, please.
All right, Miss Naimbert. Does being a biological parent give someone an unconditional right? Does being a biological parent give someone an unconditional right to their child's love, relationship, or financial support, or even if they fail to provide support while raising the child? For instance, I would like to use an instance. For instance, now, my father or my mother was not there while growing up. Like one of my parents were not there while growing up. Do that give them do that give me a right, like, because they are my biological parents? Do they really feel entitled to my wealth or anything coming from me, despite the fact that they were not there for me when I needed them?
Thank you. From my own perspective, what I would say is that one can be like two we can't be wicked to our parents. Even the Bible and the Quran said, no matter what our parents has done to us, we can't be
So
totally.
sorry, I don't mean to. Can you just give me that place in the Bible?
No,
Because
I
me,
don't
Bible
know.
that I know.
No, in my own perspective, in my own
Okay.
Quran
I
that
guess
I
what she's trying
believe
to
in.
say is we cannot actually eradicate the fact that they are still
They are-
our
they-
parents.
yes.
Níbo ló wà
And no
nínú
matter what they do, we should still
yes.
embrace them. Like,
Níbo ló wà nínú Bíbélì? Just pinpoint, just mention. No,
No, I don't know from your own perspective.
Even the Quran said,
No,
oh yeah,
it's there.
I
I don't know.
Just
I may not know.
it's precious.
No, we need to be factual here. Continue. Oh yeah.
Please let me talk.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Continue.
My host, no
ma'am.
matter what our parents has done to us, we must not be that wicked. Even if they are wicked to us, it's not that you be wicked. I'm not saying that they have the right to our wealth or they have the right to our
Unconditional rights.
unconditional rights. No, but try to be understanding. Even if you can't forgive them at all,
Well-
but small, you cheap to them.
Well, I guess what she's trying to
Because
say
there are
Yeah.
wait
posterity
there are some
sake.
instances that some people some parents that use the excuse of going for greener pasture. Later that greener pasture they no get am. They don't have it. So they will now later came to that children
That they
they,
neglected.
those child that child that they left they abandoned.
Now
So
come back to
that's
them.
the children that will be feeding them in their old age.
Imagine.
So one can be wicked even no matter
Yeah,
what
yeah, I
they
get.
have done.
It's precious. I get what she's trying to say is for posterity's sake, we shouldn't pay evil with evil.
Yes.
Well, I would like to say that
This in.
no parent should actually expect to reap from where
Well,
he or she
I
was
know.
sown.
Please,
Yes.
can you just allow me?
All right, please, you have the
to
floor,
say
ma'am.
this?
Okay.
Do you know that if the society, the religion, like she said, the society, the Yoruba adage of obi, all of these parents, if they had been fair enough that we've seen cases of maybe the parents left the children and when the children are now finally making it, they came and said, no, we don't want you. If we've seen cases like that, parents that are now doing it, they will have
No, there are some cases
it will
like that.
reduce.
Yes.
There are some, but the
cases
fact that
like
society
that.
will say obi ẹni
oh,
ni baba ẹni
yes.
they told me recently
I have a story
ṣé o
to
pe baba ẹ náà ni baba ẹ máa jẹ́ baba that was not there all through my days and you're not, I'm not saying I've not forgiven him but let it just end on that forgiveness note. We don't have anything to do together. Many of these children, you don't know the trauma they had because they don't have a father, they don't have a mother to be there for them.
No.
When they needed money to pay for, many people were being abused, were being raped, all because they don't have a father, a mother to stay there.
My host, let me give you an instance. There's one woman that gave her experience on a live show like
On
this.
Facebook, right?
Yes, on Facebook.
Okay.
So she said her dad left her mom, but her mom left her with her grandma. So her grandma struggled to raise her up. She will call the mom. The mom will say, I've given, tell your grandma whatever you need. So after that, so maybe she said it is maybe she meet her mom this year and the next year her mom died.
Wow.
But after that, she tried everything possible to get to know her dad. Whenever her dad is a pastor, whenever she go to that man's ministry, church, you won't believe that if the man heard that this girl is here, the man will say that we are not doing any program today. Even when the husband and the woman husband was like, because her dad did not give her his blessing, that's why their life is not smooth. The girl traveled from her place to Lagos to find the dad that please give me your blessing. What can you say about that kind of father that after even the child have grown, I've known that this is my dad, I've been looking for a way for them to bond and the man is not ready to bond with the child.
Well, the funniest thing is these parents that are always absent in their child's life, they are the ones that usually enjoy the fruit of the labor that they never labored for.
Yes.
Like, let me give another instance with Precious before you come in your own idea. This one is a life, like it happened to someone close to me. the father toiled, like struggled to raise this a friend of mine all by himself.
Mother.
The mother was nowhere to be found. The father raised the child. The mother left because the man was broke and couldn't fend for. Mother left. That's why I'm saying it's not only about mother being raising child.
Yes.
That father will now
Yes.
abscond.
Yes.
We have mothers also absconding.
Yes.
We have some of them like that. So after then, I don't know how the wedding ceremony was meant to be discreet. No one knew who gave this woman the ashwebi.
No.
We just saw her PM on my friend's wedding day. Asao, how come? How do you know? It took the grace of God to plead with this my friend to let her mom just stay in the congregation, like stay in the midst of family members, not sitting. It was this father, my friend's father did not remarry because he wanted to take care of my friend all by himself without any woman maltreating. So it was just the father and a family member that sat as the wife, as of the bride's mother on our wedding day. So why is it that they will never be present when you needed them, but on your wedding day they will find
Because the society
they will find
is
a
backing
list to
them
show.
up. Everything is backing them up. They know that when they come back, they
They will be accepted.
these people man target time to mapada.
Yes.
They have target.
How they got the information I don't know.
They will go for like 15, 10 years, 20 years and come back when things are already
Settled. Yes.
Why don't you went for greener pasture. Why don't you come back in the midst of that greener pasture?
To just show.
But once until plan the time wọn ọmọ wa padà wọn gbà tí everything ti settle down tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti ń rosy tíṣù ti jiná tọ́jọ́ máa jẹ́ ọmọ wa come back. Why is it that they always coming back on that time during that time? Yes, sometimes and it's because the Yoruba gbogbo society is backing them up.
Yes, now.
For real it's because everybody will now plead jọ bàbá ẹni ìyá ọ̀run òṣùwò bàbá ẹni mother ẹni grandparent ẹ kọ́ ni family ẹ kọ́ ni. It's not society is backing them up. The culture is backing them up. Even the religion. I'm not saying we should erase the fact that they are our parents.
Off.
We are not getting it.
We are getting it off.
We are not. Just air your opinion.
Okay, this is it. Forgiveness is not reconciliation.
We are talking about the top people.
Yes.
She said, "Are they welcomed back?"
Yes.
Forgiveness does not mean that we have a forgiveness. Wait, I'm coming. Forgiveness that Yoruba and society people are not even only Yoruba. Culture. What they are trying to say is, after forgiving, you now send them back to their space.
Yes.
As your parents.
That reconciliation is within you to do.
No.
You need to forgive them.
They will not give line up to your bàbá ẹni kìíní kan bí they no start quoting Bible people dey go sọ pé Abraham gan ó gba blessing Sarah Isaac gan black blessing Abraham.
It's as if you've not seen incidents.
You
I've seen incidents and I've seen a lot.
Okay, like the instance I gave now, this my friend actually said, okay, I've forgiven my mom for everything she did, but the family members are still saying they want her to see as yaya.
That's what I say. It is your personal decision that will.
Yes, we don't give you any power.
It is you.
It can't be enforced.
If you stand on your right, if you maintain your stand, nobody will force it.
Okay, so you've not seen family gathering.
They will not come.
They will not start calling meeting on your head.
And you leave the meeting.
Is it a must?
You leave the meeting.
Exactly.
You are already rude to the whole family.
It is better to be rude to the family to save your life.
Like I was saying.
Than for you to be respect family and lose your instincts.
Yes. Like I was saying, I'm not saying that we should erase the fact that they are parents. Like society has carried them. Like society has carried them. Even biblically, that the religion part. I'm a Christian. The Bible says that a man that does not provide for his family. But only is like maybe maybe there's something like a pagan or something. If you don't provide for your family, you are guilty. But guilty is a big sin because your family is number one. So that is why we narrow it down to
your own children.
Exactly. Give birth to the children you can afford to take care of. And maybe it has gone out of hand, you cannot afford to let them know. Not like you just abscond like that. Sit them down. my daughter, this my
Yes,
wife, my
this
children,
is how I
oh,
am.
this is how we can do it, or this is how I think we should do it. I want to travel to Lagos, like we've seen in movies. Lagos is the I want to travel to Lagos and go and look for money. Don't worry, anything I get, I will be sending
Yes.
to the children will know, oh, my
We
dad
have a father.
carried us along. At least they will call. Sorry, oh, this Jarvis and Pella. Jarvis, I saw an interview that she did with this honest Porsche or something. That she was like, her dad, she does not know her dad. That she does not know her dad. That there was a time he used to call, but all of a sudden he stopped calling. Imagine.
Even though
Well-
the Yoruba adage usually says, "Ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀, òṣì bẹ̀rẹ̀."
Well, I will also go with that Yoruba adage that says, "Ẹ̀mí tó ṣẹ́gun sí òun ló ń jọbẹ̀." I think the moment parents, irresponsible parents out there start thinking that their responsibility as a parent is like a treat, a job, it's a contribution. Let me
Yes.
put it in layman now. Nǹkan tó bá dá ló máa kó. You are investing right now. Our parents are investors.
Yes.
It's in their old
Abeg,
age
they will
that they will not
yes.
reap.
Make parents
The
no use
fruit of
children do
their
retirement
labor.
plan.
Exactly.
Use a plan for your life. Don't.
It is
what I'm saying.
children have to
Wait.
be
You didn't get what I'm saying.
Is that a bad idea?
Exactly.
I'm a bad idea.
Okay,
As you are living, as you are training your child, be funny. Their child.
Sorry, please.
No, we're talking about
This is
the one
why
that
I
is
narrow it
the
down
one
to this
that is-
Iya. This Iya movie was like the movie made me angry because this woman had no life aside her children.
Her children.
She does not like
All her life
her
revolves
any
around-
life. And most of our mothers, ọmọ mi o, ọkọ mi, marriage, my children. They don't have any life. So if the marriage should crash, automatically their own life too is crashing. Please, as a man, a woman, as a father, as a parent, as anything, I'm not
Value yourself.
mi ò tó láti advice you, but from my own little knowledge, and I mean, invest in your own personal life. Children are coming to live their own lives. Yes, we know that, like you said, if you take care of them, they will take care of you, but don't not use them as retirement plan. Oúnjẹ ọmọ yàtọ̀ sí oúnjẹ ọmọ o. Yes, oúnjẹ ọmọ yàtọ̀ sí oúnjẹ ọmọ.
Yes.
Live your own good life. Invest in your career. Build your own life as you build your children. Children this nowadays 16 years are already standing on their own. 18 years are already standing on their own, so they don't have, let's say, 20 years to live with you. After 20 years they are living their life, and your own too. You should not pause your life because of your children, and children should not pause their life because of parents too. So let's try to balance it. Enough of all this mo ti ṣẹ́gun sí o màá jẹ, yes wàá jẹ. We are not saying ẹ ní jẹ as a parent, but I'm saying that do not use children as retirement plan. So if things did not work out for children now, God forbid, maybe on time, hey, I sent you to school, oh, well, ṣé mo rán ẹ lọ school, owó olúwo owó níyọ̀, exactly, all my mates are ṣe kíní kan, my friend is in Canada to take care of kíní kan, my this and that. You not be putting pressure on children because you already made your children your retirement plan. Invest in your own life too, and let children live their life. Bringing it back to our discussion, that parents,
absent parents.
accept parents,
When they're
please
supposed
now.
to be
We,
accepted
please, if the society now has I don't want to say rules, but if society has a high standard against it, it will reduce. Because I believe in this our generation, like Gen Z and a bit maybe early
Alpha.
30s, we are now a bit educated, so we know the adverse effect of all of this. But our parents, they are millennials, right? Our parents, many of them they didn't do well. Give me 5 children and we will see 4 children that has absent parents, either the father, either the mother, even the both for some children. So please, if the society should raise a standard against it, not that they will now come, baba any, iya any, let society to point to them, why were you not available when the child needed you? Why did you leave? Why did you give birth to children that you cannot take care of? And that is why bring it back to our society. Oyinbo you give birth to 2, 3, ibi tá bá ti bí 16 ara wọn ò balẹ̀, 30 bí 27 ọmọ wa tó lọ rẹrẹrẹrẹ ọmọ wa tó lọ àyànjú yẹn wá fún lọ.
All right. Okay, we'll be rounding up the show with this last question. I would like to start with Mr. Isaac.
Right.
If the absent parent genuinely regrets their past and want to rebuild the relationship, they want to rekindle the love, they want to feel like they are part of the family, should the child forgive and give them another chance? Or is it okay to maintain distance?
Just like we were saying before, it is easier to forgive, but it is hard to forget. And that is where reconciliation is always hard. Because reconciliation is part of that forget that we are still talking about. So, well, if he or she wants to build
Have
a
a space in the life of their children.
bring
they
that
want to
bond again, then we should do it from a bond, from where there's a boundary. You know your limits, I know mine. You don't cross it, you don't cross it.
Okay.
So let's maintain it that way. Let's do it from a distance.
Okay. All right.
Why we grow up, why we do it.
Thank you, Mr. Isaac. To Miss Precious now. I'm going to make reference to that movie by Mide Martins. Yeah. Okay, just like instances from what Mr. Isaac has said, an absent parent just suddenly want to bond with the children he or she do not take care of, or like were absent for years and suddenly show up. But either the mother or the father that was present in that child's life was against the other party's presence. Do you think that woman is justified to be angry and do not want to see, just like the way Mide never wanted to reborn, and the children did what really pained me? Well, we are not here to advertise movie, but but then let me hear your opinion, Miss Precious. Do you really think the woman or the wife or the father is justified not to accept the absent father or mother back into the children's life?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, the parent that was present is 100% validable with any like that, justifiable, not to allow the absent parent to come back. Because what do you want to pay for all the traumas? Okay, like when I watched the movie, I was so angry and I picked my phone, sent voice note to one of my confidants, because at that moment I was boiling because I was so angry. I said it, if I had been in that middle position, or lílé ayé kò lè gbọ́ páwọn ọmọ mi ti leave, kò lè gbọ́ mo and I already have that kind of way, because according to the movie she has made it, and she now has I will now say in the country that you have access to my children. Màá ti sí ilé ìpapò tó di pò dé. To the children, I told her I would have blackmailed, because
she told the children
I would have blackmailed the children that she didn't do it well. For it, she didn't do it well. She did not do it well. I did not. The way I would opinion. I don't. My opinion. I would have blackmailed. Sorry, the children to the point that Toba Dog or Baba one have scorned. It will only be that will be ringing in their head. Because okay, look at the trauma now. She was pregnant. She was carrying this thing because of her children. There was nothing she didn't do, all because of her children.
Yeah.
That was why I said if she had had another life outside the children, it was so hard for her to live without her children. Be so, I'm having goosebumps because it can be so painful. She used all her life to cater for these children, so it's validable. Now, but now, if okay, I want to have a question. I want to ask our viewers a question. What if the children had died before the absent parents came back? What if the children had died? Maybe during the process of
taking care of
kidnapped them. One of the children, and she could not provide ransom. They killed the child. What will you come back to say you want to come and meet?
So let's answer that.
It's validable. But I will say that now, bringing it to the fact that we are Christians, we are humans. To her, it's human to forgive. You can forgive, but me, I will forgive, and you maintain your stand. You don't come near my children without. They just
the children are willing.
They know
to roam with your father. They want to bond. Like they've lived all their life without a father. And now their father just suddenly appear. Bam.
They know bond.
They want to bond with their father. It's 9 months is not agreeing with you. Let's have you. Let's have you.
Yes. From my own perspective, I don't agree with Miss Precious, because she telling the children that she will
blackmail their brain.
Let me tell you something.
Your choice.
The children they are giving birth now. You tell them A and B. So that even at that, you give them an instance. But this is what your. If you are like bad mouthing,
bad mouthing. That was what he did. He left when things were.
No, the children know now. They know.
If you tell them the reality,
it is different. Not that you be
blackmailing and everything.
No. The children we are giving birth to this generation, see, let me tell you, if you tell them this is this, they will now sit down, they will digest this, so they will now take the one that is okay with them. This one is okay with my body, this one is not okay with my, so they will go with their own perspective. So a woman that is bad mouthing her husband to the children, I don't think the woman can reap from the fruit of her labor. When she can't, because those children, that is what happens. What will you say? What
it is because the children will later find out that she's blackmailing and not saying the truth.
The father,
and by the time they will find out, it will be like
your father is dead. But suppose the man has come, this is your father. The woman, that's why the trauma is too much for her.
All right, I would like to come in there.
When she gets to the court, you know that the court wasn't in her favor, because what she has done, she was blackmailing him, she was threatening him. Okay. No, I want you to say that. When we are in that position. Sorry to say, we are not in that position, but we are humans. Something I can't allow someone to do to me, you don't need to do to anybody.
All right, I would like to come in there. In as much as this woman is hurting,
yes,
I believe this man has to give her time to heal before coming near the children, because he has placed the children in a tight corner whereby they are now in a dilemma, whereby they now have to decide if that man is wrong in that place.
Yes,
because he is supposed to live far away from those children. It's until when the woman has gave her blessing, has actually consented that yes, you are back to our life, that is when he actually has a right to move closer to that children. That woman has not healed.
Do you know that it's children that look for him?
Even after he looked for the children first.
Yes.
Even after the children might have, you know, when the children packed, I expected him to send them back.
Yes, he's wrong.
The woman is still hurting.
Yes,
I know he's wrong.
That was why I said, as a
she should have left that woman.
Have a life outside your children.
That's it.
Because what happened?
Assuming that woman has healed in that situation, then she can now be calm and reason.
Yes.
But she's still hurting.
Exactly. Nothing can make sense.
Nothing can make sense.
That was
to
why I
her.
said you've not been in that kind of a position.
That's it.
Yes. You've not been.
Inshallah, we won't be in that kind of position.
So that man can never make a point in that present.
Yes, I know he's wrong in some
perspective. The only solution right here that I perceive is he should have waited for that man to heal. It might take years. Keep on praying, keep on checking up on them. That man will heal even after some month or year. She will definitely heal. Then you can now have free access. But you not boycotting, it's all shades of wrong.
Yes.
That's how I say.
They know that society will still favor them.
That's just it. It's all shades of wrong.
The whole world favoring them, the absentee.
That's it. If you're never present when the child needs you, I see no reason why you should
show face.
Be present when
it's silent all through. If you can go for 20 years, they remain silent.
For 20 years. All right, this is where we draw the curtain on today's show. Our producer here has been telling us to round up. You agree with me that it has been an interesting and engaging one today. At the end of today, we will realize that biology may make someone a parent. Biologically, you can be a parent, but parenting is more than biology. It's presence, it's sacrifice, it's a whole lot than just being a parent biologically. It takes a whole lot of responsibilities. But people can also make mistakes, regret their actions, feel remorseful, and genuinely seek forgiveness. So should the door remain open for reconciliation, or should the child have the final say? What do you think, esteemed viewers? We're throwing this question to you, our esteemed viewers out there. What do you think? Should an absent parent be welcomed back after their child becomes successful? Thank you for staying tuned. Till we come your way again, I am Oluwatoyosi Sholanke. Bye for now.